I would like to apologize, everyone, because I've been pinging you non-stop for like the last 7 days, like 3 or 4 times a day. I do apologize because that's not something I like to do. I know it gets annoying, but we've had so many add-ons, so many updates, betas, previews, hotfixes releasing. I want you guys to stay updated. Like, I guarantee you probably missed a couple of videos on my channel. If you haven't, then I appreciate the support. Like, here is a screenshot of all the videos I have prepared on my desktop that I have not released yet. Anyway, Minecraft have released a brand new hotfix. This is the version 1.21.101. These numbers are getting ridiculous now. I'm curious if anyone else is having these flickering issues. Like, keep an eye on my skin. There it is. It flickered. Did you notice, like, you could see the sunflowers behind? I've slowed it down here. But yeah, I've had this issue for quite some time, and it's still not been fixed. I have no idea what causes it. I've checked the bug reports, and I don't think anybody's reported it. If they have, let me know. Anyway, the developers on the changelog said a new update has been released to address a few issues with the 1.21.100 release. But please note, this update will be rolling out to various platforms as they become available. So please allow time for the update to reach you. It should now be available on iOS, Android, Windows, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation. But why was we given this update? Let's get into the fixes. It's been a while since we've seen this one. Fixed several crashes that could occur during gameplay. So, you know when you're playing Minecraft, you're doing your regular thing and the game crashes and you're like, wait, what? Why? Yeah. They fixed those. They also fixed a crash that could occur when treatment packs were removed while loading game or loading into a world. Now, I have no idea what they are referring to when it comes to treatment packs. Is this like add-on content? Texture packs? There was no context behind this. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments section. Corrected the grass color in swamps and mangrove swamps. We have a bug report. So I did encounter this. I am colorblind, but I know what green looks like. It says here, grass color in the swamp and mangrove swamp biomes is now much more green than it should be. Now, this was an issue in preview that made its way to the full version. This feels like night vision mode, by the way. Like he's got night vision goggles on because they've taken a picture of their TV. Anyway, this is what it was looking like. And if you've been to, obviously, these kind of biomes, they're meant to be slightly darker. So this has now been fixed. So we shall start with a mangrove. So yes, you can definitely see it's a lot darker. This is a perfect example, by the way. So this is obviously going to be what your savanna grass looks like. Am I the only one who wished Minecraft would allow us to take specific grass from one location to another and it keeps the same color? I thought that would be awesome. But yeah, a better way to check this out is to kind of go up into the sky, check out where we do have the green patches. In fact, here's a perfect example. We have both of them together. So green patch down there, green patch over there, and obviously, as you can see here, the swamp is looking normal, and you can kind of see how the biome blends here as well. So this one's obviously going to be like your birch forest vibe. Again, I would love to be able to take this colored version of grass and this one as well. Like, that looks ugly. Like, if you put this on top of here, it looks ugly. I can't be the only one. There's been a few issues with the Firefly bush. Firefly bush particles now appear in the correct place. We have a bug report. Firefly bush particles spawn offset/displayed from their intended position. So it was an issue in preview and people did report it. It then somehow made it to its full release. Anyway, I was like, it can't be that bad. Yeah, it's bad. The Firefly bush is over here, but the particles were over here. Now, weirdly enough, I kind of like this not always being around this. Like, these particles intertwined between regular biomes, I thought would be pretty cool. Nonetheless, it was a bug. It's been fixed. I am going to set it to midnight and just keep an eye on these. Kind of see how it goes. So they're meant to be in and around the regular bush. I think I have some bushes over there as well, so we'll do some testing here. But to be fair, this kind of makes sense, right? So this is center, and now they're kind of going around it. I think a better way to check this out would be in something like a mangrove, where you'd be able to see the particles a little bit more. Place down a couple of these. just to keep an eye on them while they start generating. Yeah, honestly, this is like one of those subtle things that Minecraft took away from us years ago that honestly I appreciate. I appreciate it. So we do have a swamp over here. Yeah, you can see them. I also feel like the colors stand out as well, like really nicely at nighttime. So anyway, particles have been fixed for the Firefly bush. They also fixed Firefly bushes not generating as frequently as they should. We have a bug report. Firefly bush generation is too rare in worlds created after 1.21.100. They did use a specific seed, but as you guys know, if you do go to the edge of like water here, or you go to mangroves and things like that, they're meant to be a lot more common. This was somewhat nerfed. It's now back to normal. Now, I can actually test it in this world because prior to this update, they did generate over here. But I remember when I loaded in a brand new world the other day and tried to check the Firefly bushes, they weren't there. So these should now generate back to normal. Should find them more often. There you go, a little bit more there. I've kind of noticed that these took over a little bit. So, yeah, it's now been evened out and you will find them a little bit more. Fixed an issue with items not being placed into bundles correctly when interacting with hoppers. There was no bug report with this, so I'm not quite sure what went wrong here. However, this is probably the reason why we had this hotfix update, because they fixed an issue on PlayStation 5 with downloading large packs when joining realms and multiplayer worlds would sometimes fail. So if you had a PlayStation 5 and had this issue, make sure you update to the latest version. Last but not least, fixed an issue where the command selector C equals -1 would not return the furthest matching entity. We have a bug report. So this is basically to do with commands and targeting the correct kind of entity. Don't think it was a super important fix, but it has been fixed. Basically, this person explains what this certain kind of tag, C equals -1, should actually do. But apparently, inside of this video, it was targeting a different kind of entity. I don't mess around with commands very much. If you do, you'll know exactly what this person has created and the issue at hand. So yeah, apologies for so many pings. Hotfix update is now out, so make sure you update. I would like to say that I'm going to reduce the pings and notifications, but guys, I have so much content to release for you, so please forgive me. If you have anything you're still waiting for me to check out and review, just leave a comment down below. Have a wonderful day. One final thing, Minecraft have started teasing Minecraft Live, which is going to be happening either in September or October. We don't actually know. As for the 1.21.110 update, which will feature the Copper Golem and all the copper changes, that is coming in September. And we are going to have the final information for the final drop of 2025. It's going to be the winter drop. I wanted to ask, how do you guys feel about drops throughout 2025? Do you think it's been successful? In my opinion, it's nice to see the game constantly updated with bite-sized content, keeping it fresh, but would love to know your opinions. I will live stream Minecraft Live when it happens.